The Revell Enterprise, and last I left off, I got all the clear parts in the secondary hull, so we're good to go on that, and I'm down to putting in the last of the lights in the secondary hull. And what I've done is just follow the instruction where they placed it, because it does work. So I've done that per the instructions. Got the they call it light 0 and light 1. Got them attached. Put a little blue tape. I use a little bit of super glue on the tape just to keep it, so it won't slide off. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit of 5-minute epoxy, and I'll just put a little dab on each wire just to keep it in place. So once you tug on the wires to plug them in, you won't pull it out. I have done that several times. So always got to be a step ahead of yourself when you put lights in. Started marking the wires, which that's something that I recommend you do. I got to mark wire number 1, and I'll be done with that. Got the braces in, and basically I'm down to putting in the shuttle bay, which that's not a big deal. And then, according to the instructions here, got to fish the wires through the the saucer and the secondary hole. I've already skipped this step because I did that step 4, because it basically mirror step on the first one. And then I got to put the pylons together and then get that wired through. Basically at the point where all the basic construction's done, just the internal parts for the lights and everything, and I'm ready to put it together and put all the wires fished through, and then basically get it assembled. And then we can start doing the final sanding. And I just about got all the nacelles sanded down. Speaking of that, I gotta go one more pass and get it just a little bit smoother. But I did get the basic sanded down, and if it's missing a panel line, I'm just going to take a scriber and rescribe that, so we are good to go on that. So anyway, that's boring stage. I don't like to bore everyone on the sanding aspect of model building, but anyway, that's where I am on the Enterprise. My pizza delivery signs, I went ahead and just finished them off, painted them yellow, and a little bit of a two-tone, but I can't help that really. But anyway, I think they worked out pretty darn slick. So all you gotta do is put your little magnet on here, Mr. Super Glue. You can super glue a magnet on the bottom here, and you'll be able to pop it in on your hood like that. But anyway, I don't know if that's an actual real phone number or not. So I have been curious. I would like to, my younger days would probably have called it and say, hey, just seeing if it was real. But anyway, probably not. But anyway, 2 pizza delivery signs, they are done. I left the bottom white. I did that because if you ever have them on the side, you're like, man, you could figure out which one was top and bottom. But anyway, that was a little thing just to keep it straight for me, not to glue it on the wrong side, which I have been known to do. If it ever comes off the sticker, all you gotta do is take some glue stick and just glue it back on, and you'll be good to go. And if they ever get wet or dirty, you can pop them off, and then we can reprint some more and cut them out and glue them on. So it's kind of one of them versatile little add-ons. But anyway, the pizza delivery signs are done. 30-minute missions. I got him all assembled. He's basically ready for painting, and I'm basically going to leave him like he is. I'm going to make him more of a darker yellow, and then we're going to do little tiger stripes on him. I think that'll look cool, because we'll make him Tiger Alto. So anyway, I'd like to get some 30-minute missions armor pieces for him, just to hide the some of the holes. But anyway, I may. But once you get him painted and get him washes on him, get him dirty, I think it'll look pretty darn slick. Then we put him on the base. But I got to figure out what kind of weapon I want to. I'm going to cut out his little gun and see how that looks. And then he's got, I guess he's supposed to have like a laser sword or a sword weapon, which I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the big long sword. Lightsabers are pretty much everyone uses. I'm going to go with the metal blade. I think that looks pretty darn slick. But anyway, 30-minute missions is taking shape. Anyway, that's a quick update. I don't want to bore everyone to death on standing the Enterprise and putting the lights in there. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.